ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And it's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
This for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. The games just for fun, we'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius. Every game you bring us with your skill and your flair, we're glad you're always there.
That was fantastic.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Right, good evening everybody. Welcome back to VP4TV. And we're here for a one-loss side match tonight in the virtual Black Ball World Championships of 2024. We've got Coldest Pillow representing Wales and Tommyy representing Germany. Race to 9 on the one-loss side, and it's due to start in about 2 minutes' time. Now, no sign of Tommyy from what I can see. Coldest Pillow was in earlier on, and we hope they're both going to show. Right, I'm just going to tab out a second. Good evening and welcome to Steve.
Good evening.
No sign of Tommyy yet. Coldest Pillow's arrived. Tommyy I've known in the past not to have showed up, but he might be in as a last minute.
Yeah, well, let's hope he shows up.
Race to 9. This, well, it's hard to know what's going to happen in this match. I mean, it could go all the way. I can't see somebody running away with it, but then again, anything can happen in these games.
Sure, I'm thinking Coldest Pillow has a slight advantage in this. Oh, so he was in the stream. Well, looks like he's leaving though. That's smart.
Yeah, well, what time is it? 1 minute to go. And just a quick reminder as well for those watching, we have this match tonight. There's also a winner's side match. I presume that's a round 3 match between Matt, MC Clarkey and Cheeky Chico, and that's tomorrow at 2 p.m. GMT. Now, the problem I've got with that is I finish work at 12:30 tomorrow, and then I've got the drive home, so it would all be a bit of a rush, but I'll try and get there for it. I need to get fed when I get home, and so that's the match that I'm hoping to do, unless Slim's around and he does it. There's also Spud Boy and Larry in the one-loss side on Sunday evening at 8 p.m. So there's 3 matches at the moment. Tommy's arrived, so that room should be up. Let's get in. Right, well, Tommy's in the room, so we've got a match on. Now, what the hell's Coldest Pillow doing now that he was the one that was available in here? He's disappeared now.
Maybe he had to go to the bathroom or something before he started.
Well,
That's
I'll
all
have
a good thing to do.
a quick drink before we start then. Must be great to be President of the United States. You can pardon anybody you like.
Well, I don't know if I call that job great.
He pardons his son, and I think he pardoned like 1,000 or more other people for whatever bloody discretions, I don't know, or indiscretions, I should say.
Yeah, it's kind of a strange thing.
Right, well, Coldest Pillow's doing the stub psychological stuff then, I presume.
So did you see I put the 10 ball tournament up?
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, it's not up for signups. It's only announced, but I think at this point it's.
Well, you might
probably,
as well go get it going live. When's it due to
well,
start?
I wanted people to review it because I did do something a little different. Let's see. Let me get a link so you can go look at it. Yep, I did something a little different.
Well, don't post the link in the chat. Well, if you're going to post it in the chat in the stream, post it in the lobby as well, so we can have a look at it.
Okay.
Right, here they are. We've got Coldest Pillow arrived. Tommy's on the right-hand side for the lag. Well, it looks as if Tommy's going to win it. So he's got first go. So welcome everybody, whoever there is. Nobody's saying anything in the chat apart from Coldest Pillow. Is there, who's out there? Type and see if the chat's still working.
Actually, you can get to it just by doing month and go into the month of January on the calendar. You know, you can shift it into month mode.
Welcome to Spud Boy.
Okay, I'm going to post it in the lobby. What's going on? There, I just posted in the lobby. I'll post in this chat in here too.
It says maximum 32 players. So you did something different. Double elimination, race to 17, losers race to 13, single final 21.
Just look at the title.
10 ball Bigfoot World Championship. Well, you haven't put it in a 10 footer, have you?
Yep.
I bet you this is Stubbs' idea. I bet he's been hounding you about this.
He has, but I thought about it. We did one on a 10-footer before. I thought, you know what, this will be a little different. We'll do the 10-footer.
Stubb renewed his account. He was on begging me for money. He's begging me to buy his subscription the other day. I just totally ignored it.
I'm not giving him a subscription yet.
I just totally ignored them. Right, 10-footer, narrow pockets tournament winner.
I think everything else is the same.
Hang on a minute. Right, well it defaults to call money off. Is that right? Because it's 10 ball, it's automatically call the 10 ball anyway. It's got call money off. Right, it's call money off.
It's automatically call pocket and 10 ball.
Lag for the break. Jump cues off. Well, Stubb thinks his chances are better putting it in the 10-footer.
Oh, he's going to lose anyways, but I think, the reason it's called Bigfoot is that's what they call the 10-foot 10-ball tournament at Derby City Classic. They call it the Bigfoot. It's played on a diamond 10-footer. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do that. 10 ball's a good game on a 10-footer.
I was watching I stayed up one night with John Slingblade, and we watched the stream with Earl and what's his name? Oh Jesus! At Steinway Billiards, a challenge match they had. Efren.
Let's see. Earl played a bunch of different people. I mean, he played Efren. That's probably, was it the 8-ball match?
No, it was 10 ball on the 10-footer.
Okay, he played Efren 8-ball too. Although I don't know if that was on the 10-footer. I think it was.
Right, well, Coldest Pillows got off the mark and stole Tommy's break in the process.
Yep, and he's got one down, and he's got a shot at both colors, and it'll be interesting to see what he picks there.
One of my wheel bearings got done last summer. It started going. It was as if you were driving over a rock each time.
Well, he took the reds, and the only problem with the reds is, the 8-ball is going to be tough to get to. You also got another red on the rail. I might have selected the yellows there. Well, we'll see. I mean, if he can get on the 8-ball, I think he can win. No. He's moving along smooth. I'll tell you, Coldest Pillow, he's a pretty good player.
Well, he's going to have to manoeuvre this cue ball a wee bit or just drop this totally dead weight. I think he can drop it dead weight and he'll still have a cut in the red, but he's not going to have much of a shot in the one in the rail.
Yeah, well, he can go back and forth. He can cut that red and come back across. Obviously that's not a guarantee. That's a chance to screw up. So this is a pretty standard shot. You got to watch out for the side pocket.
Do you think he's got a bank in that red? That's too tight to the rail.
I would definitely go back and forth for it. I think he's got to put a touch of English on this, though, and I don't think he is. Yeah, so
he used to miss the
English
ball
on it. Well, maybe he was always planning to shoot it up table. Well, things are getting tough now because this shot's no gimme, and getting on the 8-ball is even less likely.
Nice echo, Steve. What, you saying Steve sounds as if he's got an echo? He sounds fine to me. Welcome to Tam, welcome to Hairpig.
Yeah, I agree, Hairpig, that Coldest Pillows really got better. Well, that was missed by quite a ways. Well, you expect Tommy would clean this up. I think the 8-ball does go.
Steve has reverb.
That's tight. I have reverb, huh?
Well, he sounds fine. He sounds fine on my end.
Why do I have reverb? Reverb.
You haven't got any volume up in the stream or anything like that, no?
Nope.
All sounds good to me.
Let me leave the channel and come back.
What's the cue ball?
Where's the cue ball going?
Right. Vertical Liquid said it sounds good to him, so these guys have got hearing problems. If one person says it's okay, then there's not a problem, and there was nothing that sounded a problem to me. You get new hearing aid batteries, guys.
Well, Tommy got rid of the trouble with the 8-ball, so now it's just a matter of not making an unforced error.
Well, he's got to get the little roll forward. No, he's held it for the well, I suppose you could call this the problem one. I think that might not be a bad idea, getting rid of this one right now.
The thing about Tommy is he's good at potting balls. We'll see how comfortable he is with this light cue ball. You can't hit the long rail here.
Nope.
Oh, he did. And it went in, boy.
Got away with it.
Yeah.
Now, does he? Well, I think he's got to play the combo because that yellow will pass the 8, but
yeah. Well, this is the kind of combo you want to shoot.
He doesn't want to leave this other yellow nailed to the rail though in the process. When he plays this, I would hit this a wee bit firm. Well, he's okay. He's hit it soft enough it hasn't got to the rail.
Well, this is a shot here. You don't want to get funny on this yellow. He needs to get pretty straight. Okay, so he's decided to. I'm not sure what he's decided. Maybe
he's neither here nor there.
That in a corner, but this is funny now. Boy, I'm not sure if he was playing for the corner or what. I would have come out for the side pocket. He just wanted to get pretty straight on it. It didn't have to be dead straight, but this is
tough.
This is not what you want to be shooting.
Tough angle and not much room.
You can't baby it either. I mean, if you could baby it and leave it there, but you can't. Good shot.
Well, I suppose that's not bad. Where he's got to.
Yeah, this should be fine.
Tom calls it 970 Tommyy. Well, it's a good out though for Tommyy. He's returned a compliment to Coldest pillow, which is always a good response after you lost your first rack and your own break.
Why does a Scotsman consider a Welshman a Celtic cousin?
Well, we're all Celts. Scots, Irish, Welsh.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that everybody was considered a Celt.
A Scotsman's a Celt in a kilt.
Well, what do we do here? This is one of those situations where you really don't have a whole lot.
He's not doing. He's got a shot. You know something? He's not got a shot.
He can shoot the yellow in the side.
Well,
or what you would say the middle. I don't really like that shot, but
now what's happened with Tommyy here? Is he falling asleep because everything's?
I think he's looking around trying to figure out what the heck he's gonna do.
Well, you've got the problem there in the kitchen, or in bulk, as we call it, with the red and yellows both together.
I see the chat. Be right back. Food is here. He had to go get his food.
Ah, right. I wonder if it's a big bratwurst sausage. A stereotypical German snack. Well, I don't know how keen he is with this table because it's not very inviting. So he's played the combo.
And I don't know that that's a bad move, but
he's got no shot.
There's certainly a lot of trouble. Well, and I'm sure he's trying to cover the pocket there, and he didn't. I think he could be in trouble here. I would have thought maybe he could have come up with something a little better than that.
Well, what do you do here, Steve? Do you slam this yellow in and the one that he's looking at now and try and bump that yellow out, knowing that you've got a bailout yellow next to the cue ball where he is right now? That'd be my idea. I would play this one in the corner, try and bump that yellow, and the worst that's going to happen is I'm going to have a shot in that yellow there. So this is an opportunity to immediately deal with a problem, and he's not doing it.
I might do something more controlled. Let's see what he's deciding he wants to do.
Well, I think it's
shooting the yellow in the corner to free up the yellow by the red over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's an instant opportunity to do it.
Yeah, and he did it, and it's not good.
He's not getting to it.
Where's the cue ball going?
No love there.
Well, he had to get into that a bit. I think he'd have been better actually going to the rail and spinning to it.
Well, you don't know what he's trying to do. This light cue ball, you know, it can get you.
So that, now again, this is where you've got to weigh up the pros and cons of continually potting balls. You know, to me, I don't think there's much point in continuing to pot balls when you've got this issue down the bottom, but okay, so does Tommyy. He's got the same issue.
Yeah, he tried to play a safety, and that's not bad.
And I think I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, good shot. I mean that's not bad at all.
There is a bit of a combo on. The red cuts between the two reds onto the red over the pocket.
Yeah, he's got something. I mean, I was thinking when he was at the table, if he could get down by that red and yellow, he could play something off the yellow and kind of put him behind it. Watch out. Watch out.
Where's the cue ball going?
For plunk.
Well, Coldest Pillow has a free shot.
Well, you know what he's going to do with that.
Yeah, well, here we go. This is where players seem to get totally confused with this free shot, and then they do something totally silly with the free when they're trying to free up the ball. I mean,
yeah,
a little nudge to nudge that towards the pocket. That's okay.
Well,
now that yellow goes past the reds into the top left-hand corner. Now he's just spot on it. That's the one he should be taking right now.
Well, what you got to think about in this situation is which ball you want to leave to get on the black, because it's not in a great spot.
Well, I think that one would have been the obvious one, the one that's nearest it.
Yeah, I mean, shooting it into the middle there is not that appealing at that angle.
He's just got to watch the pace in this, that this doesn't run away and end up hooked somewhere. He's played it dead weight.
Yeah, he played a little kill shot. I like that.
Nice touch. Well, Coldest Pillow seems to be finding his feet in terms of controlling the pace and judging the pace on this table. Now he's got the slightly the wrong angle in this yellow, so the cue ball just going to open out a touch, but it shouldn't be too far. Oh.
Well, I guess he maybe is playing for the middle here.
Oh, yeah, it gets comfortably get into the side. I thought that was a lot tighter than it looked.
Yeah, me too. Okay, well, that was nice. I mean, the little safety shot he played was very nice, and he got the added bonus of actually coming out with a
Where's the
free
cue
shot.
ball going?
And speaking of free shots.
Too late, John. Well, here's a chance to respond against for Tommyy. Now, of course, there's a mixture up there with two yellows and a yellow guarding the red right in the middle of them, so he's going to have to use the free shot to tidy that up.
Yeah, no, ideally, if you're dealing with a cluster like that, you don't want to tie up other balls when you move balls there. So this is actually a little tricky.
I think the way to play this, Steve, if you play it from the right hand side where my donut is, and you play the yellow, you nudge the red out.
No, I like playing
the top end.
I like playing the other yellow, like the combo with the other yellow. Like
yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
It sends the red up the table. I think there was two ways to do it, but that'll work. So now it's all in his own hands. Everything's there, 8 ball over the side pocket. Where can this go wrong?
Well, that's for sure. There's no pointy tits on.
Yeah, but as we've seen 100 times, yeah, I mean, they are rounded, but you cannot use any of the jaw to hit the ball to it, expecting it to drop in. It ain't going to happen.
Yeah, got to be pure. That you want to aim for the opposite jaw, because that point's unforgiving.
Well, he's now got one of these extended from the side pocket red balls, Steve. One of your favourites.
Yeah, and
of course he's got to get back onto that.
He just wants to make sure he's got an easy shot to get to it, or deal with it. Leave the other one last. Which
welcome to Daniel.
I try to get straight on in the corner right now.
He's just under hit it. I think he was wanting to get it into the side, but he's fine if he just plays a little jabby stab just to hold the cue ball. He'll be fine in the red into the corner. In fact, he doesn't even need to. He can roll forward. He's not going to scratch off this, I don't think. Yeah.
Well, you notice neither one of these guys are missing balls. I don't know if anybody's missed a ball.
No, it's not to my knowledge. I mean, it's been fairly fairly solid standard so far, especially with the responses. Tommy's responded twice, and he's going to square up again. Well, I mean, this is the interesting thing. They've not really had. There's been, you know, Coldest Pillar was the one that had a little problem where he tried to free up the two balls. There hasn't been a situation yet where there's been sort of a couple of issues to get dealt with, and how the, you know, how the strategy goes in that situation. We've yet to see that. Now, the other obvious thing here is that 8 ball's waiting to get bumped in accidentally. So whoever's making moves here has got to be careful. And Tommy's had a pretty good break here. I think this is a lovely table to go out on. He's not got a lot of moving to do, I don't think.
This is excellent. I think he'll take the reds.
Yeah, I mean, this cue ball shouldn't really be travelling a great deal. The one to the left side of the table, obviously into the bottom corner. So if I'm Tommyy, I'm thinking, how am I getting there? What odds, you know, what options have I got to get to that red to take it into this corner?
He gets funny right off the bat, first shot.
Yeah,
he's only got a partial pocket to shoot. I mean, I'm not quite sure what he was thinking there. That was not good. Oh, that was close.
Oh, hang on. He's actually on this red. Or is he? Maybe not. I don't think you can see enough of it through the gap. But that's going to remain a problem until he can get over there and deal with it.
Oh, he's okay now. Good control of the cue ball there.
Well, this is a soft roll in to the corner to leave that one down the rail. That would be the way I'd be thinking here, but I think he's got too much angle. Or can he hold that, playing it soft and get it to the hole? I don't know.
I think he can hold it. He may not choose to. I mean, these balls out from the side pocket, you know, chances are he's going to shoot one of them down the corner where he's shooting the thread right now.
Well, the thing is, if he plays this as a 2-in-1 shot, if he doesn't get good on it, he's still got one into the other corner, I think, of this. But I just think the angle's a bit much.
I don't think so. I don't think he's got one in the other corner. Let's see what he decides to do.
That's very well played. That's excellent. Right in the money.
Only problem is he's got a funny angle. He may shoot this outside one out from the side pocket because...
Well, I don't see a problem here. If he just rolls this in, he's got the other one out from the side, the furthest out from the side pocket, straight into the other corner pocket up top. No, I don't see a problem.
It ain't going to be straight, but he's got a shot on it.
Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, he doesn't. I mean, the cue ball's not going to roll that far away, and he can cut that and then come down the bottom here, and he's on the 8. So this is rack over, unless he has a howler.
Yeah, it's well played.
So Tommyy is going to get himself into the lead.
It's always nice to see both guys play well.
Well, if you're going to start playing well, you better do it when it's the one-loss side, because you're at death's door every match. So now Coldest Pillow looking for the good break. And wants a good table. And I don't think he's getting any joy.
Boy, that hurts. Your opponent's playing great and you break dry, so he's had one break where he went in off, and then he's got another break here that's dry. That's not good for Coldest Pillow.
Right, well, right. I mean, the way this is set up, you've got to take the yellows simply because the yellows guard an 8 ball. I don't think the reds are going to be of any value to you at all. None whatsoever.
Well, you can make that 8 ball. I mean, there's a shot on it.
Yeah, you've got to make your life easier to get to that 8 ball, though, haven't you? Well, he's taking the reds. Good luck, Tommyy. Commentators, I said that wasn't a good move, but it's up to Tommyy to prove us wrong.
He's got to leave these balls down on the 8-ball end of the table because he's going to need them to get on that 8-ball.
Well, this will be a good out if he gets it done. That's all I'm going to say. Because to me, yellows were favourite every day of the week simply because of where the 8-ball is sitting. And the other thing, of course, is if he's going to get to that 8-ball, there's one ball that gets him to it, and he might be potting it right now. And then you've got to get yourself good on that red to get a roll through onto this 8-ball. So I don't think that was the right move, taking the reds.
Well, it's certainly no gimme getting on the 8-ball. That's for darn sure. I mean,
Well,
but I think he's got a pretty good pattern here to do it.
yeah, he's got to get right on the money on this last red. He's not going to do it doing that.
There.
See,
I thought he'd just get straight in on this and then shoot the one in the side and just roll over and bump that yellow and you know, then take the cut on the 8. Now he's funny.
Well, you see, he's on that yellow where you could have rolled through and potted the 8, so this is no good.
He's on the wrong side of this. If he could have got straight on that ball, he could have just stopped it, made the red bump the yellow, and then cut the 8. Now he's got a problem. I mean, that was a pretty bad mistake getting on the other side of the line. You could have been on the left side of that line and been fine. I mean, that was a pretty bad mistake getting on the right side of that line.
Well,
because he had a very good pattern, and he just, I don't know.
I'm sticking to my guns, Steve. He should have chose yellows.
He should have been out there though. I mean, at that point he was with those 3 reds left.
Well, you see, the way I'm seeing it is that when you narrowed it down to the balls that were remaining, the pressure was on to get perfect on those balls so you can find a track to get to that 8-ball. To me, your odds were far better improved by taking the yellows.
He only needed to get good on one ball, and that was that red into the side.
Well, Coldest Pillow has got a dinky little yellow down the rail he's got to deal with. And he's got to get on that sooner rather than later. And that's the idea he's got. He's going to roll it in. He could use that yellow as a cover. Oh, he's taking the other one instead. I'm surprised. See, I would have taken that when there was cover there. You see, the only concern I've got is you don't. Well, presumably he's going to get fairly straight on this yellow.
He's going to run out.
Well, he's looking around for problems that aren't there.
I will say this, one of the big separations in players between somebody that's, you know, become a decent pool player and somebody that can really play is staying on the right side of the line on balls. You see good players, they may get too far on the right side where they've got some trouble. But you'll rarely see them go on the wrong side of a ball in that kind of situation. I mean, that was just too easy.
Well, when Spudboy appeared in the chat before I went live, we both sort of agreed this could go all the way, and at the moment it's looking like it could. Well, this is not a gimme to get on this 8-ball good.
No, it's not. He's funny.
Watch the cue ball.
Watch out. Well,
now he's got a testy one.
That's one way to play shape. Well, it's a shot you have to make, but it's a shot sometimes you don't.
No problem. Back all square. 3 apiece and back to Tommy's break. Remember, it's only a short race to 9 on the one-loss side. So not a lot of room to manoeuvre. And balls have gone in. 8 balls come into it.
Oh boy.
Well,
Red go by that thing. Oh, it does. Okay, but he's got. I don't know, boy. You certainly would like to have yellows here. He's got a ball down, so I'm sure he's taking yellows. I can't imagine he can take reds.
So roll the yellow into the pocket, take the yellow into the side. There's one problem with that yellow out from the side pocket next to that red, the one in the middle of the table. That's the big problem, yellow, because it doesn't go into the side. That's going to remain the issue as long as that sits in the table.
Yeah, but it goes in 3 other pockets, so it really shouldn't be a big deal. Just got to play for it.
Well, he never. He's okay.
Boy, that was close. Almost locked himself up on that red.
Tommy knows that yellow's the problem ball. The problem is that he's not got an awful lot of opportunities to get there.
Well,
the way this is shaping up.
He's just going to roll forward and shoot the other one. Oh, he didn't. Why didn't he roll forward? I don't get that. He could have just rolled forward and then shot the yellow he's close to in the other side pocket. Why did he stop?
He's been caught out big time there with the cue ball.
Well, I don't get that. All he had to do is roll it forward.
Well, I don't know whether that was what he was trying to do, but then again, he didn't have enough top in the cue ball to do it.
It looked like almost like he's trying to play a stun run, which is not really what you need in that situation. You could have just gone forward with it. I don't get that. I mean, obviously, he was trying to, because, I mean, that was an obvious shot, and well, you can play this. You can either play the combo or you can play the carom. I like the carom.
I think he's thinning this into the side. Is he trying to play the carom, or is he trying to thin this? Yeah, he did play the carom.
I like that shot. He didn't make it. I thought that was a pretty good attempt at it.
Now, has Coldest Pillow got a shot, or is he too tight to that red? No, he's got a shot.
Yeah, so
he's got a shot, and he's got a problem as well with that red over next to the yellow in the side.
Well, he's got all kinds of trouble, but
watch the cue ball.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh.
Does he have a shot? No. He's going to have to shoot something up table.
Yeah, he's hooked by the jaw.
Well, that was the second rack in a row that Tommy made a mistake with the cue ball. Might get away with this one.
Well, Coldest Pillow's got one red to stay at the table. And, well, he went all out for the pot and tried to disturb the red. He achieved the second part of the goal, but he never got the pot.
Well, I think that was way too aggressive. And the reason why I'm saying that is that it wasn't easy getting out with that 8-ball to where it was. I would have tried to maybe play safe or do something for table position, because breaking that ball up just means Tommy's got no problems.
Yeah, that was the only problem ball he had there. It wasn't all that far off the rail, but he flushed it very nicely. Now, he's got to get the cue ball out, and that's perfect. Absolutely on the money. And this is just a kill shot. Just a kill. Well, Coldest Pillow had his chance. Tommy's, well, he's protected his own break there. The break now goes back to Coldest Pillow. The Coldest Pillow obviously now having to respond each time, so the pressure's on him every time he's coming to the table at the moment. Oh, there we go. Slamming it far too hard. You don't need to hit these balls that hard. Yeah. It's a small table, light cue ball. Cue ball bounces all over the place when you slam it.
Well, he's using a rainbow breaker. So let's see. So far, he's had 2 fouls in a break and a dry break. I mean, Coldest Pillow will probably be ahead in this match if he was breaking better.
Well, it's going to be costly at the end of it. And this is a good opportunity for Tommyy to drive home the advantage here. Got the free shot to deal with this cluster in the middle of the table if he's going to plump for the reds.
Now the question is why would you even do that?
Yeah,
Why
because the
not
yellows
just
are
take
all
the yellows?
open. Yeah, I mean, he's contemplating one or the other, but you've then got... See, the only concern I've got is that the reds are all in the sort of middle of the table. The problem with the yellows is you've got these two in the kitchen area where you've got to get back to them. So Tommy's sort of...
having a lot of balls clustered in the middle of the table isn't necessarily a great thing. And the thing is
that's the one of the problem balls.
The thing about that is, yeah, are they easy to break up? Yeah. But it's also easy to like shove one of those reds over on top of the 8 and screw yourself again. So I like taking the yellows.
Well, I like the fact that, you know, he's free shot to get rid of the first yellow, and his second one he's getting rid of it. So now, well, he's far too straight in this yellow down the rail. He can really only go forward to play the one that's up top. And I don't really know that he's actually got there very comfortably. He's left it a wee bit short, but at least he's got the angle.
Yeah, it should be fine here. It would be nice to get the outside ball here. And I think, well, I don't know if
he's not
shoot
exactly
the outside
perfect
ball
on
or
it.
not. I like shooting the outside ball just because that one's the one that could cause you the most trouble. But
well, he can cut that and then
still shoot it.
Yeah, and he can miss. He doesn't need to. He won't even be hitting the red. I don't think. He's just going to come back into the table. It might be going forward. It's hard to. I can't judge where this cue ball's going.
No, it's coming back. It shouldn't hit the red.
Yeah, see, it's well away from it. Now, is he going to have the shot that gets him over to this 8 ball? That's a big question. All looks simple because they're all in the open.
You might consider cutting the one close to the rail here. And he didn't do that, so this is no joy.
Well, there's no way he's putting that into the side pocket and getting across for that 8 ball.
He's just got to hit this. He's going to have to put a little speed on this. He doesn't want to leave too much cut on this 8 ball.
There's the gap he can get into as long as he has enough weight to get there. But
yeah, he just wants to put a little speed on this and get to the other side of the table.
Oh,
that certainly is.
Where's the cue ball going?
There we go.
Oh no. Well,
he actually got too much into the cue ball there. I didn't think it was going to come off as much as that.
I think he used too much English. I mean, again, it's a little bit of a guessing game with this light cue ball. I mean, it's you know, all of a sudden you have to, well, look at that. All of a sudden you have to shoot a shot with a bunch of yeah, he got them separated. He's still got a bunch of ones extended from the side pocket.
Well, he's got his chance. He wasn't expecting to get this opportunity, I don't think. Coldest pillow. He's not going. He's going to have to play a decent one here on come down this left side.
Yeah, he just wants to roll up nicely on one of these side pocket shots. Well, and that'll do it.
Dead weight, and he's on the next one. Now, you've got to be careful here if he's going to... Yeah, he's got to make sure he doesn't let the cue ball run because he could end up hooking himself, so he's come back the other way rather than going forward.
And it would be nice to shoot this one in the middle of the table now.
Yeah, I think he's all good here. So Tommyy let Coldest pillow off the hook. Tommyy could have had that 2-rack advantage.
All right, so nobody's going to complain about the 10-footer. I'm going to set that tournament live.
Yeah.
I think this will be a good tournament. If you guys want to see the pros play 10-footer, go to YouTube and search for Derby City Classic Bigfoot. And, you know, there's a bunch of years of it. It's an invitational. It's a 8-player invitational, and it's a fantastic tournament.
Right. Well, a red has gone down, and the red's over the right side pocket. But well, he can catch the edge of that red over the side pocket, or he can play the combo onto it from the yellow. But does he want to play the reds? Well, the answer to that is yes, he does. So Tommyy trying to redeem himself here. And, well, I think if this was if this was pool, if it was 9 ball and the table was like this, I'd be saying, well, he should be out. And really, he still should be out. But you never know how much in trouble you can end up getting in with this cue ball. There's always that doubt. I think that's part of the fun about this game, especially for viewers, because players can easily get caught out with the cue ball. A table that looks simple to get out can suddenly become a nightmare. And he's done his best here to create a problem. And commentator's curse, by the way. He's rolled the red onto the yellow, and I don't think he's making his life much easier. I think that's touch and go, whether you can get to that to pot it, that red.
Yeah, I think it goes.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you the other problem. The other problem is the red that's over the corner.
A little bit of English to... a little bit of English and just roll it, shoot it now. And then he should be able to get up table.
Yeah, well, this red is guarded a little bit too well by this yellow that's away from it. You've got to get into a tight spot to get on that.
He's going to move this red right now. Oh, boy. That's not any good. Let's see. I think he can still get to that red. Yeah, he can.
Well,
so the tough part here is that he may go up table, and this is going to be tricky because you don't want to leave the red next to the yellow for last. What's he doing? Oh, he's trying to get up there. That's no good. And the reason why you don't want that for last is you might have to roll it, and then it's hard to get position on the 8. So he's kind of screwed here now. I don't think he was trying to make that. I think he was just playing table position. Well, this is where you really need to play for a free ball. If you're Coldest Pillow, you got to figure out how to get a free ball. Because he needs to maybe get it behind the yellow up by the 8 somehow. That's what I'd be playing for. Oh, why is he making balls?
Well, I think he's waiting for a better opportunity to make sure that Tommy's going to have to kick when he plays this safe. Well, I'm assuming that's his plan.
Well, he needs to play safe and get a free ball. That's what he needs to do. I'm not sure why he's...
well, he's trying acrobatics. He's trying to get out.
Yeah, he's playing the stub strategy here. In that situation, I would have been playing for a free ball every time.
Yeah, I think he's well, he's not left anything easy here in this red, but
yeah, it's not a play that's going to get you a free ball this turn, but it might get you one next turn. Now, what Tommyy should do is put this down by the corner pocket so he has something to break a ball up. See, that's a mistake.
Yeah, he should have moved it into a better shape.
He should have pushed it down to the other end of the table so he had a ball he can shoot to break out that. Or at least a ball to shoot to. The only reason to leave it there is it does make it harder for Coldest Pillow to play safe. That's one good reason to leave the red down on this end of the table. But see, he's just going to lock him up here maybe. You gotta be a little careful because you could kick at the ball if you take the easy lockup. Yeah, see here he is making balls again. That's a mistake. You know, now what do you do? Well, look at this little ticky. How about that?
That was a bit of a lucky brush there.
Tommy may be kicking at this red. I think that's the play he's got. Kick at the red with speed, make the red, and get the cue ball out of there, and you got a pretty good chance to win. Now, see, I don't get this.
What you talking about kicking at the red over the pocket?
Yeah, that's a winning play.
I'll tell you, it's tight to get there.
Definitely. I mean, you could hit the long rail first. Well, now he's got the same shot, but it's not as good a shot. It's easier to kick at the red, but it's harder to get the cue ball out of there.
I think he's got to roll to this.
Yeah, but
the only problem is that if he doesn't hit this hard enough, he's going to be hooked in his last red. If he cleanly pots this red.
Yeah, but see, it was the other angle was better in getting a cue ball out. This is going to be tricky to get the cue ball out of there.
Yeah, the other thing is it could actually brush. I mean, it could come off the red, hit the yellow, and the cue ball could still go into the pocket. Well, put it this way, he's not in good shape, whatever way you look at it.
He can kick soft at this red if he wants, because he doesn't have to get to the rail. He can kick real soft at the red in the pocket.
He needs to watch his shot clock as well. That's all his extensions going.
I think that might be the best play, a real soft kicker. Well, that's too hard, is it?
Is that going to get there? Is it going to get there? I don't think he's got it there. He ain't got it there.
It died off that rail. I thought that was too hard initially. That's,
well, Coldest Pillow's got what he wants.
It. Yeah.
And he didn't have to work for it because Tommy gave him it.
Yeah, I thought Tommy should have kicked hard at the red the chance before. When you don't have the best table position and you get a chance to win, you got to take it, and it was a reasonable kick.
Well, Tommy, I remember about 10, 15 minutes ago, had an opportunity to go 5-3 in front, and he's now facing 5-4 behind. And we're more than halfway home now. So Coldest Pillow goes into the lead, and it's Coldest Pillow's break. And the 8 ball has gone, so it'll be a re-rack.
Well, Stubb got half of what he wanted. He wanted to play on the 10-footer. He got that, but he also wanted a free year on VP4 online, and he didn't get that.
I haven't seen him in the lobby since he sent me these messages, so I don't know whether he's renewed it yet.
Yeah. If he's got enough money to go buy a Big Mac and a Coke, he's got enough money to pay for a year. I mean, this is the best deal ever for people that play a lot. I can't afford it unless you're living in the Philippines and your daily wage is $1, then I could understand it.
Coldest Pillow trying to get into the little gap there, I think. Oh, in fact, he's actually just overcooked it slightly. So
he can bump it right now. That's what he's doing, and he didn't get much of it, and he's going to be shooting that ball now.
Now, is he going to go through the gap and end up on the red up in the top rail?
It's going to bump the 8 ball.
He's going to catch the 8.
Yeah, even at slow speed, I think it catches the 8 with this light cue ball.
Yeah, you're right enough. It went square.
Well, he hit it with more speed. He knew it was going to catch the 8, so he made it sure it caught it full. That was a good shot.
Now this is just threatening to go wrong now because he's sitting awkward. He's got to get out of there. Is he trying to use that? Is he trying to use the yellow to hold for some sort of, or maybe bounce off the? I don't know what he's doing.
He can go forward here. It's going to brush this one yellow, and it might even catch the other one. He could shoot the other one and go forward.
Oh, that's a good shot, but he's going to be hooked.
Yeah. I think I would have shot the other one and gone forward, bumped the first yellow, and I think it would have bumped the second and got on the one on the end rail.
Well, this is what you call a bedhead cut.
Yeah, this is what you call what you don't want to shoot. This is the have to perform moment.
Yeah, Andy's got to get lucky to have a shot on the last red. He's got to come up the table, miss a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was the worst thing to have happen, but
it was one shot too many. But Tommyy has a
Tommy's
chance
got
now.
plenty of balls here that he can shoot in plenty of pockets. So
does he want to take that yellow next to the 8 ball and avoid hitting the 8 ball? Because I would have liked to have rolled through to play that yellow into the left side, the one next to the red. I just don't like the angle that he's got in the yellow next to the 8 ball. I think he might be waiting a better opportunity.
In this kind of situation, it's like pick a shot you know you're making and get in position. There's plenty of balls on the table.
See, that's what I didn't want to do. You see, now he's made his life that more difficult. This 8 ball is not flush to the rail, but you've got to get good on it.
It's pretty close, yeah.
You see, the yellow he's taking now is the one would be perfect as a last ball to go on that 8 ball, and he's got rid of it. And that worries me. You know, you've got, if you're sitting at a funny angle on this last yellow, whatever yellow it's going to be, it doesn't guarantee you're going to have a flush shot down the rail in that 8 ball. So Coldest fellow better get on his toes here, because I think he might be coming back to the table.
Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't get back to the table, even with the 8 ball where it is. I mean, this is not a table that Tommyy should mess up. But he sure is trying.
Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job at it. Like I say,
Yeah, now that ball extended from the side pocket's a problem, because it's going to be hard to get to.
He's trying to get to it right now. He's trying to come down below the 8 ball to get to it off this angle.
He could draw this into the 8 ball. Well, he didn't try to draw it into the 8 ball. Now that.
Well, I don't know what that plan was.
That was interesting. I would have put a lot of draw on it and tried to draw it back into the 8 ball.
Yeah, and if you missed it, you'd have at least had a better chance of getting on that yellow. So he's in no man's land now.
You were going to have a shot on the yellow. I mean, it had been bad luck not to get a shot.
Well, he could cross bank this yellow, or he can try and get onto it and get lucky.
It's just getting better.
Well, the cross bank is on. Crossover. Got to go for it.
And again, here we go with a have to perform shot. Well, he can bank this and just back the cue ball up. Watch outside pocket. I think he's going to come up on the 8 ball side of the side pocket here. It's easy to hit this long. Oh, that was a.
Well, I think he's a brain fart there.
Well, that was the old belly button lint problem there.
Yeah, that's gifted.
Is Tommyy using a trackball?
I don't know what the hell he's using, but that looked like a Larry trackball shot to me.
Well,
this is the wrong angle in this red. Yeah, he's had to get it running. That's well done.
Well, it's no gimme, but he's got a pretty good angle on this.
This is simple enough. Just give it pocket weight and it's going to go in. So there's a mistake from Tommyy, and suddenly, remember what I said 2 minutes ago? He could have been 5-3 up, and he's now 6-4 behind. And Tommyy making a mistake at the wrong time.
Did he make a ball?
And also, his brake's gone dry.
Well, that really hurts. Well, and look at the reds. You got to take the reds.
Yeah, he's got. Well, again,
you got one problem ball.
Let's have a look. Well, if he takes the red over the corner pocket right now and plays it right, he can get into the gap. It's a tight gap, but he can go on it. I think he's got. I mean, he's got an easy bailout anyway if he doesn't get it. But to me, I'd be taking the first opportunity I can to try and get into that little gap and get rid of that red. And you've got another red up the other pocket.
He can shoot this ball on the side and take the cut if he wants.
Oh, he's looking around and looking around.
If he takes a cut and misses it, now he's got 3 pockets covered.
Oh, he's trying to draw and that
worked out well. That was pretty fantastic there.
It's still an open table because 2 balls went in. So
that was a creative shot there.
That couldn't have worked out any better. He's potted a red and a yellow, and still an open table. He's now committed to the reds, and they're all sitting there waiting to go in. And this could be the match winner.
Well, I would have shot the one right in front of him, and then that one, and just left the one hanging in the side pocket to last.
Well,
because it would be super easy to get on the 8-ball without. Now I would have never left that ball down there in the corner.
Well, you look back earlier in the match at where Tommyy made the mistake when he was looking at 5-3 in front, and now he's looking at losing.
You could mess this up with that ball in the corner. When he was an inch away from it, he should have shot it. Because this is no guarantee to get on this 8-ball.
Yeah, because he's not 100% certain how this is going to react. He's going to play safe. He's just going to play safe.
I think that's a smart play.
Perfect. Yeah, don't try and do anything elaborate because you just don't know how this cue ball is going to come off the jaws. But I think that's now a good safety margin that Coldest Pillow's got. But I think he's dry also. So Tommyy has been given the opportunity.
Coldest Pillow really has broken poorly this match. I mean, he's played pretty good, but
I think
probably be over if he broke better.
I think players are. Well, I think you've got to pick the right hit on the pack for a start with a break, but you certainly don't need to amp it up and batter these balls. You know, a good firm break and they'll open up. It's the cue ball you've got to worry about because it's like a pinball table. Cue ball bouncing all over the place. And that ain't any good. He's now got to try and get a bump straight away in this red that's right behind his cue. And that's what he's tried, but the cue ball's gone. Oh, now I don't think he can. I don't think he can get enough of that. I think he'll end up overcutting it. He can see the red up in the top left, but I think he can't see enough where he's hitting it flush to the pocket. I think he's overcutting it to the knuckle. But it's the only shot he's got.
Oh boy.
But he's trying to just kick it in. That's well played.
No love though.
But no luck whatsoever. Well, why doesn't he just brush off the red and try and just brush behind the yellow? He wouldn't be leaving Coldest Pillow much of a shot either, I don't think, because he'd be guarding the yellow up there. He might leave a cut in the yellow next to the 8-ball.
This is tricky playing safe here, and this is a tough safety. I think he's got to try it, unless can he pocket that ball? No, I don't think he can pocket anything. He's got to try to play safe here.
I'd be trying to squat along the short rail, a little jabby sort of.
Yeah, that's probably his best chance. Punch. It's not an easy shot.
Let's see what I think he's got that idea in mind. He just wondered, you know, the worry is how you execute it. Yeah, it went to the rail too soon.
Well, that's a tough safety there. That's one no guarantees you're getting safe.
Well, great opportunity now for Coldest Pillow to get himself onto the hill again. There's no particular reason why he shouldn't. They're all there. It's all about judging the control in the cue ball. Now, do you take that one up top and hit it firm and get the cue ball off the rail and out? I think that's what he's looking at. Or is he going to leave the yellow long into this bottom corner pocket? We're about to find out. If he's playing it safe, he'll just roll it in with enough to come off the rail and play this other yellow straight down the table. If he's going to be brave, he'll hit it firm. Well, he's hit it firm.
I'll tell you what, Coldest Pillows from pocketed balls. His game's impressing me in this thing. I mean, he's really playing this game well.
He's left the one I thought he was playing to get on. The one that's up over the left-hand side pocket. I thought he played to come off the rail and get out and go on it, but he ignored it. And now he's got to miss the hit in the 8-ball here. He's got to play it straight in the... Well, he's got to jack up and hold the cue ball, but if he's playing this one near the pocket, he's got to be careful. Here he comes out clean.
Yeah,
this can go wrong.
You can overcook this. You can overcook this and get in trouble.
Watch the cue ball.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh, he got lucky. Because he was either in the side pocket or hooked. That was lucky.
He could still be hooked.
Was a... No,
he could still be hooked here. He's got to be careful.
Well, he's got to be careful, but this is pretty simple compared to the last shot.
Go to the rail and run out.
Go forward and run out. And he plays it super safe. He plays it. Hey, but that's a...
Making sure he sees it.
That's a VP4 shot. I don't mind a long shot. I just got to make sure.
Well, Tommy, it's all over. You need a miracle now.
Yeah, call the doctor.
And of course, what does Tommy get? Absolutely nothing. Try again. Tommy's brakes deserted him.
Well, this is a rough table, though. I don't think anybody's running off right off the bat. This is where you decide what you want to take and then play for table position.
Well, if you take reds, the red that he's on now, you can get up into the table and play one of these reds on the right side to bump the yellows out the way and leave the red.
You can shoot this yellow and get into those other yellows if you want, and he didn't do that. So he does have a good opportunity to bump the yellow, the red that's by the yellows by shooting that red in the side. The problem with that, though, is that kind of angle into that red, it's real easy to double kiss it and just leave it there. And if you play into the yellows, you got to move two yellows. I mean, it's... Well, this isn't bad, though. I mean, the problem is you don't want to hit it with speed. Let's see what he's going to do. You know, he's... I think he should have taken the yellows for starters, but...
Well, he's got one opportunity here.
Now that he's got the reds, he's just making them all and not leaving himself any kind of...
I don't know whether this is going to work either.
This is terrible.
Yeah, he's running out of balls.
Yeah, this is not what you want, because he needs to catch the left side of this red and just bump it out and shoot it in the same side pocket. That's what he needs to do. And he didn't get it. Well,
where's the cue ball going?
Watch out. He's going to be shooting a bank if it doesn't go in the pocket, which it did.
Well, Tommy, there we go.
Well, this is pretty simple with a free ball. That free ball is a devastating thing. Dan says I jinxed Tommy because I always guess wrong.
I've been amazed the amount of people that have messed up this free shot. And he almost put himself in trouble there running that cue ball, but he's okay.
Now, this is a little funny here, though, isn't it? He's going to have to play a combo. Yeah, I mean, where that thing was sitting, he wasn't going to get a shot other than a combo. Ugh.
You're going to have to play another one.
Yeah, well,
unless he bails out off table.
I think he'll shoot the combo. That's pretty easy.
Well, watch this yellow. This is going to go to the rail, this yellow, unless it gets a bounce. I don't know. Nice. It's off the rail. It's comfortable enough off the rail. And it wouldn't be any harm in playing that to get onto the 8 ball either. But this one here, he's got to get good on. So he's got to get a hold of the cue ball, which he has done. That's perfect. So all's good for Tommy. He at least survives another rack.
Well, I think both these guys have pocketed the balls pretty well. I think the difference in this match has been Coldest Pillow's cue ball's been better and his strategy's been better.
Yeah. But there's room for improvement on the break.
Oh, there sure is. Yeah, his break's been very poor.
Well, again, just pocket weight on this 8-ball. Nice and flush.
So Tommy's one closer, and he's not breaking. Okay, so that's the hard part about catching up.
An hour and 7 minutes we're in playing, and Coldest Pillow breaking for the match. Got 2 or 3 balls in the break, and this table.
Wonderful table.
Well, what do you take? You got to take reds, if only the fact that the yellow's stuck to the rail.
Yeah, I think reds are slightly better, and you're right. That one yellow is the big differentiator.
Now, do you check this a wee bit with a bit of left?
You should, and the reason why is because you could hook yourself or get funny.
Just stop it leaking away. He's good position.
He's going to just go down table here. Well, he should have just gone down
that's
table.
That's no good.
I don't know what he's trying to do. The cue ball didn't want to go there.
See,
he should have just let it go down table.
You know, that's just a perfect example of how easy it is to get funny.
Well, but he shot the wrong shot. He should have let the cue ball slide down table, and instead he tried to get on that. And now this is no easy situation either, because he's going to be he's going to have a cutback on this red.
Yeah, there you go. That's how easy it is to get a table that looks pretty good. And
now he's got to go in between the red and the yellow.
No, Tommy's at the table.
Oh, he missed it?
I
didn't see that. The red. I just assumed he made it. Yeah, well. I mean, that was just, I think that's just nerves. I think he got a little nervous there. You don't want to think about your win before it happens.
Well, that's it. He might have saw the finishing line there, and you know, this is why there's never anything that's a cinch in this in terms of winning a rack. It all looks good until the cue ball starts acting funny and you don't know what is happening with it.
Yeah, he tried to hold that ball, and that was, anytime you got a situation where you're kind of doing like a max hold like that, you got to think twice about it. It's like,
he's got
do I really want to do this? In a situation with all these balls on the table, he did not have to. He didn't have to try to hold it like that. It wasn't a necessary shot.
Well, I think he's got to just play the high cut in this yellow to come back into the table. Well, it's not high. He's actually got himself too straight on this. He's got a slight angle, but he's got to give it a bit more.
Yeah, he's going to have to juice this. But with this light cue ball, this is pretty easy. You can juice this, and you can actually loop it around. Efren would loop this. He'd hit it with a lot of top and loop it around the reds. See if he tries to do that. See if he's going to be Efren. Yep, he did.
Watch that. He's okay.
Yeah, he played the loop shot. Could have looped it more. He might have been a little afraid of looping it too much.
Now, this is where it gets scary. You know you want to play the stopper. Are you brave, or are you just going to roll it out? He's not brave. He's going to roll it out. He's not going to risk it. Well, this is one you weren't expecting, Tommy. Suddenly the scoreboard looks a bit more interesting again. He's only 2 behind. And it's Tommy's break. It ain't over.
Well, Hairpig says Hillitis. Yeah, I've lost some matches with Hillitis.
Well,
some big matches too.
Maybe it would have been good if that 8-ball had gone in, because he's come up dry. You've got 2 reds married together up top. You've got a red and a yellow interfering with each other up there.
Yeah, I like the reds. Shoot this red and go forward and bump those other 2. He's going to take the yellows. He's going to try to move the one yellow that's tied up right now, I think. Oh, he didn't. Okay, he's going to try to move it now. Actually, that's a good play because this is a lot more guaranteed that you can hit the yellow and move it. That was actually a really smart.
Well, you don't need to hit this hard. You just need to pot it and you know.
You need to hit the yellow.
Yeah.
He hit the red.
He got another bump there.
He got away with it. He really wanted
to
hit the yellow, but he got away with it. He's good.
Well, this is a match-winning opportunity now. So he's got to take that one in that top half of the table, get rid of that one into the side.
Well, he got a little funny.
Now, does he
didn't
play
want
the
to be
combo?
on this side of it. He should play the one up in the corner right now. Well, he can.
I think he might play the combo here.
He's gonna go. No, he's gonna go. He's gonna go forward and then cut the one in the corner. Yeah.
Oh, no, he's come into the gap. That'll work.
That's a good shot because he could have hit that too hard.
He got right into the spot there.
Yeah, well, he
It's a
was
two-way
playing
shot,
for one
isn't
up
it?
in the other corner, but you know this works.
Needs to get high. Well, that's the one I think he was trying to play on. He's obviously always had the bailout shot. Now, he's got to be careful with this. And you've got to hit this hard enough to get
it.
He's hit it hard enough. That's perfect. Game over.
Yeah, you want to go all the way back to this other rail in that situation and make sure you hit it hard enough. Well, congrats to Coldest Pillow.
Yeah, well, I think you go back to that. I keep repeating myself, but you go back to that earlier part of the match where it should have been 5-3 to Tommyy, and that's where it started to go against him. Because after that, you only got another couple of racks.
It was a good match here, Pig. Both the guys played pretty well, didn't miss a lot of balls. I tell you, there's very few missed balls in that match. It was just a few strategy and cue ball mistakes or the difference.
Let's have a look at... that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Let's have a look at the stats, see if there's anything to be read into here.
Well, I mean, Tommy's break went away at the end, but Coldest Pillows was terrible pretty much the whole match.
Now, Tommyy with a double Y, there's umpteen Tommies there. I'm never going to find him. Oh, there he is, down the bottom. And Coldest.
Yeah, there's only going to be one Coldest Pillow.
Right, go. What we got here? Break stats. 8 breaks. Tommyy was averaging 1 in a break. Coldest Pillows 7.50. Run outs of break. Tommyy had 1 and
2 break fouls for Coldest Pillow.
Flat ball stats. Racks run 2 apiece. 100% for 8 balls for Coldest Pillow. Tommyy. He had 7 but got 6 in. Not a lot to be seen in the stats there. Right, so again, for any latecomers who arrived, the 10-ball Virtual World Championship sign-ups are now open, and that's due to start January the 15th, 2025. It's on the 10-footer, races to 17 in the winner's side, 13 in the one-loss side, final to 21. There is a 30-second shot clock with a 20-second extension, no jump cues, and I think that sort of sums it up. And Tommyy is already in. So there's room for 32 places in the sign-up, so there's 31 now available. Going back to the schedule for this Black Ball World Championship, that's 1 down. There's 2 left in the schedule. Matt and Cheeky Chico's tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. And I'm hoping to get home in time to get it, unless Slim's around. That would be early for him, though. That would be like, 6 a.m. his time, or 5 a.m., I'm not sure. And then Spud Boy and Larry in the one-loss side later on tomorrow at 8 p.m. So that is it. I'm off to catch a bit of the snooker and a cup of coffee. And then I'm heading to bed, and then I won't be around probably that much next week because it's 2 a.m. out my bed for 4 days in a row over the weekend for Christmas week. So if I don't see any of you guys before then, I'll wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yep. Merry Christmas, guys. I may not see anybody either.
Right, so I will bid you all good night. Thanks to Steve for his company. Thanks to you guys for joining us, and we will see you later, folks. Take care and good night. And well done to Coldest Pillow. He survives. I never even looked to see who he plays, but I'll do that another time. He'll tell me. Right, see you later, guys. Good night.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.